My ex texted me after 4 years of no contact and I wish he hadn't. I hadn't heard his name in years. No texts, no calls. Blocked on everything. It took me a long time to get to that point, but once I did, I never looked back. Until last night, I was halfway through a normal evening, takeout, Netflix, nothing special, when my phone buzzed with a number I didn't recognize. The message just said, "Hey, is this still your number?" I almost ignored it. Almost. But something about it made my stomach drop. So I replied, "Who's this?" And then I saw his name. I actually froze. Like, full-on stared at my screen for a solid minute. For context, we dated for 2 years. It ended badly. Not just we grew apart bad, but the kind where trust gets completely shattered and you have to rebuild yourself from scratch. The kind where your friends say, "You're better off," but it still takes you forever to believe it. The last time we spoke, I told him never to contact me again. So seeing his name pop up after 4 years of silence? It didn't feel casual. It felt intentional. I didn't respond right away. But he kept texting. I know it's been a long time. I just needed to reach out. I owe you an apology. And against my better judgment, I replied. I said, "What do you want?" There was a long pause. Then, "Can we talk?" Just once. I don't know why I agreed. Maybe curiosity. Maybe I wanted closure I never really got. Maybe a small part of me wanted to see if he'd actually changed. So we called. At first, it was awkward. Small talk. "How have you been? What are you up to now?" That kind of thing. But then his tone shifted. He apologized. Like, really apologized. For everything. The lying, the way things ended, the hurt he caused. He said he'd spent years regretting it. And for a moment, I felt something. Not love. Not even missing him. Just relief? Like maybe I hadn't imagined how bad it was. Like he finally acknowledged it. But then he said something that completely changed everything. I literally didn't know what to say. I thought I misheard him. He continued, "And before I do, I needed to make things right with you." Something about that didn't sit right with me. So I asked, "Does she know you're calling me?" Silence. And that's when it clicked. This wasn't about me. This wasn't about closure. This was about him trying to clear his conscience before starting a new life, with someone who had no idea who he really was. I felt this wave of anger hit me out of nowhere. I told him, "You're not apologizing for me. You're apologizing so you can feel better about yourself." He tried to interrupt, but I didn't let him. I said, "If you actually changed, you'd be honest with the person you're about to marry, not calling your ex in secret to clean up your past." He went quiet again. Then he said, "I thought you'd understand." That part got me. Understand what? That he still puts himself first? That he's still hiding things, so I told him, "Don't contact me again. And this time, I mean it." And I hung up. I blocked the number right after I sat there for a while, just staring at my phone, heart racing like I'd just relit something I thought I was done with. But weirdly, I don't feel sad, I feel certain. Because for the first time, I didn't second guess myself. I didn't get pulled back in. I saw him exactly for who he is, and realized how far I've come since then. Still, part of me can't stop thinking about the girl he's about to marry. And whether she has any idea